In this presentation, we will review the process of research using note-taking techniques. As students of organizational report writing, English 190, you will be asked to write a long, formal report involving some library research. Many of you may already be familiar with gathering information for research reports because you have written term papers for other high school or college classes. Others may not have written a paper which required you to use material from library sources. Whichever type of student you are, I hope our presentation will be useful to you either as a review of the research process or as a new method that can help you both in school and in your business career. The process of research should be efficient and well organized if the researcher wishes to reach a logical, thoroughly investigated solution to his problem. If you are careful in your note-taking, the tasks of analyzing your research and writing your report can be made much easier. The thoroughness of the final report is dependent on the care and orderliness of your preliminary note-taking. Looking for information in a random manner will only frustrate you, especially if you are nearing the deadline for your paper. Without some guidelines, the library will seem like a jungle in which you can search for days without making any headway. But if you are familiar with the procedures involved in research, the complications will disappear. In this presentation, we will discuss the procedures involved in library research. We will first review the steps involved in choosing a topic and gathering information. We will discuss the procedures involved in finding source materials and information useful in writing your report. We hope the steps we outline will be especially useful to those who are encountering the research process for the first time. Next, we will look at the format for note cards. Note cards can be a great help in organizing and recording the information you will find useful in your reports. Finally, we will consider some of the problems caused by poor research habits, plagiarism in particular, and suggest some guidelines to help avoid these problem areas. Let's begin then by reviewing the general procedures in research. The research process can be outlined in these 7 steps. Number 1, survey your topic. Number 2, restrict your topic. Number 3, prepare a working bibliography. Number 4, review your bibliography. Number 5, read and think. Number 6, take notes. And finally, number 7, organize your notes. Whether your instructor assigns you a problem question or you're given your choice of topic, you must begin with step 1, survey your topic. Your intent here is to come up with a problem question or situation suitable to a business research report. Survey your topic. Become familiar with the general subject you intend to research. Look through introductory sources, such as encyclopedias, yearbooks and annual reports, almanacs, specialized dictionaries, and business textbooks. But remember, most of this general reading will not provide enough specific information to make notes used in your report. In step 2, you will restrict your topic as much as possible. Your initial browsing should give you some indication of how you might approach your report topic. You should begin by restricting that topic to that area which can be covered effectively in the space of your report. The narrower the concerns of your report, the more depth and detail you can accomplish. Step 2 is the time to determine the plan of your report. Your instructor may ask you to submit a written report plan. This plan should detail what your main argument will be and what factors are involved in the report. Start thinking about what subtopics you will need to discuss in your report. Using small index cards, prepare a working bibliography. A working bibliography is a set of note cards listing articles in books and periodicals, chapters in books, newspaper items, annual reports, pamphlets, and other documents, all resources that could provide the data useful in your report. Your instructor or the reference librarian can help you find some possible sources. In addition, check these references. Look in the subject catalog of the card catalog. Periodical indexes, such as Business Periodicals Index, Reader's Guide to Periodicals, and Essay in General Literature Index. Newspaper indexes, such as the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and the Christian Science Monitor. And finally, the monthly catalog of U.S. government publications. These sources will provide titles of possible articles and essays to be used as references.